Okay, let's begin with the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome everybody to the December 2nd Marion County Commission meeting. We begin with public forum. Anyone wishing to make public comments? Not seeing anyone and online. We'll close public forum, move to agenda approval. Any additions to the agenda? If not, the agenda stands approved. We'll move into administrative.
Okay, I do have the minutes for November 27. They weren't in the packet, but I printed them all for you guys to review.
Have you had a chance to review them?
To approve.
Okay, a motion by Commissioner Garing to approve the minutes of November 7th. Second. Second by Commissioner Dalty. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carried 5-0. Brad.
That is all I have.
Tina.
Okay, in your, oops. There's really not a lot in the packet.
No, there's not.
So the only thing that I have from last week is the revised resolution for the cold weather gear with the changes that you approved.
Is there a need for action on that since we,
Well, yes, you would need to adopt the resolution.
and this is 2024-27? Okay, I move to approve resolution 2024-27, extending cold weather gear program for the County of Marion and departments. Second by Commissioner Garing. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Motion carried 5-0. That's it?
I think that's it. So I don't know if commissioners have comments or if you.
We have 1 o'clock scheduled for Timothy Reed.
She's out here now.
Yeah, she's here.
Okay, do we need to hold that till 1 o'clock because it's on the agenda, or can we move ahead?
I don't see, she couldn't.
Isaac's not here yet.
We do have property acquisition we can do.
And really, I don't know that there's any updates on anything there. I don't know if we actually need that session.
Okay. Well then, Brad, did you have any?
Unless you all have, okay.
We'd be in executive session for potential litigation.
Okay, how long?
Oh, 10 minutes.
Would any of this involve Sharon? Okay.
Include her?
She's not. Oh, she's not. She was told me she was gonna be here, but I.
Yes, she's gonna be here at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hold off on that one.
I can see about speeding that time frame up a little bit. I'll be back. Excuse me.
Is there other people to be here for this alcohol deal?
I was asking Brad. So we can recess till 1.
You said, if there is.
5-minute break. So, executive, so who doesn't have Sharon?
Until Tina gets back.
Okay, see if I can get the time frame moved up a little bit.
Are you waiting on someone?
Sharon was gonna come.
Josie, can you?
Yeah, you can probably go ahead and have a seat.
There'll be the hot seat there.
Okay.
I guess I was expecting a little bit more interaction today. Sorry about that. Oh,
If that's all we do wrong this week, we'll do it.
right? Oh.
The Christmas dinner, will you all be attending? A guest as well?
3 yeses.
I won't be.
No. 2-2.
It's the 21st, right? Yeah.
Do you have any attorney-client that would not involve, that we could do that?
We were just talking about that. Oh. 5 minutes. 3 minutes, more than 5.
Okay. Sorry, Josie.
Oh, you're fine. Oh, you're good.
I move that we recess to executive session in order to discuss potential litigation pursuant to KSA 75-4319B. Item 2, consultation with our attorney-client privilege with the commission, Brad and Tina. Is that right? For 5 minutes, that'd be from 12:40 to 12:45. Second by Commissioner Gehring. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. 5-0 back at 12:45.
Okay.
We're on.
Okay, out of executive session, no decisions made.
I do have one more piece of administrative business that I forgot to write down on my paper, and it's we received that LSSE grant for the radios, and all it is just a budget line allocation change. We had a portion that had been unallocated, which has now been allocated to the encryption update for dispatch equipment. So it's no change to the overall budget for the grant, it's just allocating that last bit of funding. And so it just needs a signature of the chairman. That grant has already been approved by the board, so. Thank you. If you need to. Yep, absolutely. And I haven't heard back from Sharon, so I don't know if you want to recess up till 1, or if you want to do something else, or if you want to go ahead.
Probably on lunch till 1.
All right, would you just as soon recess till 1, so we stay on the schedule for the? All right, I declare recess until 1 o'clock, and we'll bring up the agenda item for Josie Reed. All right, recess is over. Sorry about that, Josie, but we had it on the schedule at 1 o'clock.
You're good.
To make sure if members of the public wanted to be here, they could be here.
Sure.
So, thank you.
Sure. My name's Josie. I'm with JR Hatters, and I've organized the last 6 years Cowboy Christmas. We've done it at the county lake before. We've also done it here in town. This year we had an inquiry about the whiskey wagon coming to set up. As retailers, it's getting more and more difficult to get people in the door and not shopping online, so we thought we'd give them a little incentive for shopping with us. The event is from 10 to 4, and we were hoping we could bring the whiskey wagon in to serve waters and drinks as well. They provide their own insurance and ABC permit, and they will provide a wristband for every ID that they check, and they cannot order a drink without a wristband on. So we were hoping to have your blessing to pursue with this at the county lake.
They would be completely inside the building.
Yes, yeah, nothing will be allowed outside of the building.
Sharon, did you have comments?
Yeah, I think this would probably be considered just a commission exception to the Lake Hall rules.
Okay.
Especially where the alcohol will be for sale.
Mhm.
They're selling it there. And also I agree that there need to be some kind of wristbands or something to denote people who have had their ID checked so that they're not passing drinks off to other people, and that the alcohol not leave the building.
Isaac, did you have any input?
No, I just wanted to, this would be kind of the first time that we've ever done anything like this
Okay.
since I was here. And I've talked to Josie about it, kind of the same thing, I guess, as long as everything stays inside. And the fact that the company, it sounds like, has the insurance and all the permitting required, I don't have any major issues or.
Turn it over to Brad.
Josie, the people that are bringing the whiskey wagon, is that lady that runs that franchise named Tammy? I'm sure I'm using the right reference.
I do not know Tammy. I know, what is his name? I think it's her husband. I don't want to say it wrong. Cord, I believe is his name.
That's correct. Under 41-1201 and everything that goes with it, there's a number of processes that we go through depending upon whether there's a temporary permit issuance that's required. In those instances, we would have a problem because there's a 14-day time frame before you have the event that it has to be submitted to the state. All of that I don't think matters in this particular case because I checked with the state. Assuming there's only one whiskey wagon with the state, they are properly registered and they have what's called a caterer's license. Caterer's license lets them go anywhere as long as they have permission of the private property holder, or in this case, the governmental entity that holds the asset, meaning the lake hall. And as Sharon said, we would call it an exception in that particular case. We don't have to do the full-blown resolution that I normally draft for something like that, for an exception, or not for an exception, but really a temporary permit. They said no, as long as they're in good standing, which they are, and as long as they have come to this body since we control the lake hall and gotten permission to go ahead and serve there, and we have clearly, in terms of our liability, done the due diligence to say where's it going to be served, what are the controls. In this case, it's inside a structure, so the doorways can be monitored. then we really don't have any further liability. And as she was saying, I checked on that as well. They have insurance coverage in place that I think is more than adequate. So really all that would be required of this body, if you are receptive, is a motion, second, and vote in terms of an agreement to do so, to allow the alcohol to be served in the lake hall for whatever period of time, if you know what that is, on a given date. As long as we do that and memorialize that in our minutes, we should be fine.
With the stipulations.
Yes.
Yes.
What's your other constituents that shows up here? I mean, do you feel the constituents that come into this event will accept it?
Yeah, I mean, mostly we have ladies that shop, but we do have several gentlemen that are there, and it's nice for them to sip on a beer while their wives spend their money. It makes it a little less painful.
Yes, that answers my question. I haven't attended, so I just was asking.
Other questions?
So do you provide some kind of personnel to make sure nobody's walking out with drinks?
I do. We have several volunteers that help with the event. The only two doors that'll be open will be the front two doors going in and out. We have a Grinch that walks around the whole time and kind of monitors the event, and he's been very helpful, along with several other volunteers that help.
Other questions?
Just this be a first and maybe, be a good example. If it goes bad, what probably the answer may be next time.
I understand.
I think it helps that it's a daytime event. I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of a sip and shop type.
Yeah, we're not trying to throw a band or have live music or encourage drinking. We're really encouraging shopping because it's been a new trend to have sip and shop events.
Other questions?
Is your organization gonna get some money off of it with just a registration fee?
I don't make anything off
They're
of
not
it.
sharing the profit with you.
Nope. I take what the cost of the lake hall is and I divide it between all the vendors that show up, and
So the vendor,
yep, everybody just kind of pays their share, and everybody that attends Cowboy Christmas are vendors that I've met as I go out and travel on the road. Most of what we do is in the summertime. So it's always interesting to try to find places as traveling vendors for us to do our thing in the winter. So I thought Cowboy Christmas would be a good opportunity for all of us to have some income around the holidays.
Any other questions? If not, then I'd make the motion for the Marion County Commission to grant permission for Whiskey Wagon to sell alcohol at the Cowboy Christmas event in the lake on December 7th, 10 to 4.
Yes.
And Sharon, could you repeat the stipulations for me?
Alcohol may not leave the building, and wristbands to denote those of legal age.
Thank you. With those stipulations.
I'm gonna add one more.
Okay.
Subject to staff provision of stipulations, so we'll write that all out so there isn't any question for them as to what's required in addition to this motion, in case we forget something that we need to still say.
Motion, is there a second? Second by Commissioner Dalton. Discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say nay. Motion carried 5-0. Thank you, Josie. Wish you the best of luck, and I hope it's a great event.
Thank you. I appreciate working with y'all.
Thanks for the patience till 1 o'clock.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, Brad, you had another
Yeah, one more.
executive? Okay, and what is this one?
This one's gonna, let's use potential litigation.
And include Sharon?
Please. 5 minutes probably.
Let's make it 10.
And
She has more to say.
Well, there's two of you. I move that we recess into executive session in order to discuss potential litigation pursuant to KSA 75-4319B. Item 2, consultation with our attorney-client privilege with the commission, Brad and Tina, and Sharon for 10 minutes, 1:10 to 1:20. Second by Commissioner Gary. All in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed say no. Motion carried 5-0. Back to 20. Oh, put everything away.
Okay, we're on.
Okay, out of executive session, no decisions made, but we need another 5 minutes. So I move that we recess into executive session in order to discuss potential litigation pursuant to KSA 75-4319B. Item 2, consultation with our attorney-client privilege with the commission, Brad, Tina, and Sharon for 5 minutes. Be from 1:22 to 1:27. Second by Commissioner Garing. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. Motion carried 5-0, back at 1:27.
That's all I have today, I believe.
Or out of executive session. Sharon, you didn't have anything else for us today?
No, not today.
Brad, did you have anything
I
else?
think that's it.
No action?
Oh, sorry, no action taken. Out of
Scratch
executive
everybody.
session, no action taken. Anything else from commissioners? I move to adjourn. Second by Commissioner Garing, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed nay. Motion carried 5-0, we are adjourned.
Oh, okay.